Through my Twitter feed, I occasionally get posts from people, often health experts, often medical doctors or NGO folk with medical expertise, calling for vaccine equity, which means getting vaccines to poor countries that have been squeezed out of the big initial rushes to reserve vaccines, or countries that simply don't have the budget to afford some of the pricier vaccines, for example, Pfizer, Moderna. Now, I do think that vaccine equity is an important goal, and I do think that it's really important we collectively move ahead with reaching that goal. However, I don't think the arguments that are being made are very strong, because they leave out the important factor of vaccine hesitancy. There are approximately 3.5 billion adults on the earth right now. In every nation, it is turning out that vaccine hesitancy runs around 20 to 40% of the population. That's over 1 billion people internationally who are vax hesitant. And there's a lot of anecdotal evidence to indicate that this is a problem. In South Korea, which can afford, South Africa, which can afford enough vaccines for its population, a lot of the vaccines are just sitting in warehouses. The majority of the population seems to be vax hesitant. In Nigeria, 1 million doses of AstraZeneca were donated, and they were plowed under by the government. Now, it may have seemed like crazy behavior on the government, because its rationale was they were close to expiry, and you'd think that some of them could have been salvaged. But really what the government was trying to do was logical. It was trying to sort of stop gossip about the effectiveness of the vaccine starting. In Mali, people just go out to big demos and don't mask. So there are issues here, and it only takes one patient X to start a new variant. That's the grim reality of what we're facing. So I do think that it is time for us to have a more serious debate about other, stronger, more rigorous options. And those three, in my mind, are the following. First, vax mandates, universal vax mandates, with the health authorities deciding which vaccine people get. Two, vax mandates, but with the option of people being able to choose whether it's one vaccine or another, because a lot of people who are vax hesitant are mistrustful of mRNA technology, new vaccines. Option number three is closed borders and grounded airlines, because if a variant emerges in one country, it can't move to other countries if it can't move. So your own thoughts are welcome, but I don't think that vax equity, despite the fact that I strongly support it, is really going to solve the problems that we're facing of new variants arising and then spreading very quickly internationally.